Hello, everybody. I have the great privilege of inviting somebody very special to me to come and talk to me about what she's done for my life so that I can introduce her to you to see what she could do for your life. So, with me today is Mariana Babas. She is a dream seer. And she helps you effectively access your dreams or your dream world in a completely real way. So not just something that happens in the night that's sort of distant from you, that it's not obvious, just your brain doing something. It's actually a world in which you can learn the language of it, you can be in it, you can bring it into the daylight. And I've got like a completely fascinating story to tell you. But first of all, I ought to let her speak. Mariana, thank you for joining me today.
Melanie, thank you so much. It's a privilege for me, and thank you again for doing this. It was a shining moment. It was like a falling star when you appeared into my life. So the privilege is absolutely mine, and thank you for doing this. And thank you for helping me to bring this dream into reality. Because this course that I want to talk to you about today, it is a dream come true for me. And I would like you to come with me in this journey. I would like to invite you in my dream temple. It's a beautiful and magical space. And it's about this beautiful entity called Genesis. And this amazing entity is entering into the cave of dreams. And we are following her and watch her how she creates a sacred fire. And she plays with the alchemy of dreams. And then she finds joy in the silence. She hears a noise. Is this a friend or foe? The three fairies appear, and they bring with them the dream maker that finally becomes a night. And this is the story that we are going to look into and find the magic in the cave of dreams, in the dream temple, that I would like you to come with me on the 3rd of October, which is very soon, in about 2 weeks. It's a Saturday. It's 3 p.m. London time. It's going to be about an hour and a half. And I would like to allow time because sometimes your dreams are so fascinating, they are so magical, that they need to be talked about, they need to be shared for others to enjoy them as well. So we are going to allow space and create space for them to come into our world, to make our life a better place. We are going to do this journey for about 8 weeks. Why am I saying about 8 weeks? Because there is a gift for you, a bonus week. The 9th week, which is going to be the 28th of November, we are going to find your magical name in dreams. And yes, it's an amazing journey in which you are going to discover how quickly, easily, in a natural way, you can go from that moment when you probably said, I don't dream. Or maybe you said, I really don't remember my dreams. To saying, wow, the answers are in my dreams. So if you like what you hear,
and I do,
I welcome you.
and this is the beta course, isn't it? So this is like anybody who's coming on it's going to be part of shaping it. So there's going to be maybe a little extra in this first beta course that it might be slightly more intriguing. So I want to tell my stories. Since I met Mariana, I've just been in this sort of incredible transition. And I mean, I can't believe that you haven't been in my life my whole life. I think I met you about 8 weeks ago. Mariana would explain, we were destined to cross that path. And I thought I was here to help Mariana. And then she helped me. So I put my house on the market, my home. I'm gifting it the next home, and I'm going off into my, next stage of my life. That's all very ordinary. People do this all the time, but we always want, in an exchange, we need a buyer. We need somebody to come in with their energy to shift us into our next journey. So Mariana taught me a very powerful, I call it magic, but how to work with a spider in the dream world to help, ask the spider's help to go and find the perfect buyer, the win-win buyer, the win for them and me and all my family and their family, and literally the win-win. So Mariana taught me the ritual, and like at the beginning, I did it with Mariana's tape, and then one day I did it on my own, and that's when I kind of had breakthroughs and came up with all sorts of. What you're really doing is undoing resistances. You're undoing the cosmic seed that created the dreams, that created the resistances, and she helps you through the whole process. But I started to come up with my dreams that created the resistances. And I had this beautiful experience, and this gorgeous, gentle brown spider, very, very wise, very, very kind. Just like I could see her skittling with a really powerful feminine power, skittling across the dream plane and throwing out her web. And maybe that's just my imagination. Who knows, right? But I told Mariana the story on, say, a Tuesday. On the Friday, I woke up, and this is the dream part. I woke up on Friday morning with this absolute feeling, this knowing that I had to walk through my town to say goodbye. And it made sense on some level, like a rational level, like, oh, I've lived here 30 years. I should walk the streets, and I should, just honor the places that I have had a drink in, and the friends' houses. So I picked up a coffee, had my dog, and we began to walk to the other side of town. To cut a long story short, I used to live with my grandparents in the other side of my town, and I found myself outside their door. And that's when I realized that this is what I had to do. My dreams had brought me here. My grandparents' spirit, they are long gone. My grandparents' spirit was still in the house. And I could see them where my grandfather used to do yoga in the front room. And it was like a grainy smoke figure. And then my grandmother was in the kitchen at the back of the house, sitting at the breakfast table where she used to do the crosswords and Daily Mail every morning. And she too was this grainy, smoky character, person, spirit, essence. And I realized that my grandparents were holding that house as a home for me in case I ever needed to come home. And I left a long time ago, but in that moment, what I actually realized is that they had given me a home. When I left my home, I came to live with my grandparents. My grandparents saw me through college. They saw me through my first early career steps. They saw me through my first marriage. I was in their house when I got married to my first husband. They were the family, the home that I returned to until I eventually didn't. And what I hadn't realized is I hadn't really appreciated that. And in that moment, I got to stand and I got to hug my grandfather. And it was so real and so visceral that it was, it's just still there. And I got to hug my grandmother. And I got to kiss her, and I got to thank her. I got to thank my grandparents. And I got to ask them. I got to say, sorry, I didn't appreciate it at the time. I asked them for the forgiveness. I thanked them. And then I was able to tell them I love them. And in that moment, they were both full-bodied in the door of the house, in bright color, in the sunshine, smiling and waving goodbye to me. And then they were gone. And it was incredibly moving. It's still powerful. I'm crying in public on the streets. It's so embarrassing. And I'm not embarrassed at all. Just a normal hookup, the sort of thing we do. And I went round to her house and she was moving. She's moving to Andorra and she was packing up her house. And I was like, cool. So you're going on Monday. This is the last time I'm going to come see you here. Next time I see you will be Andorra. She said to me, oh no, I need a house here still. I'm just looking for another house. And then she looked at me and she went, oh my God, I could buy your house. And my house is perfect for her. It is a complete win-win. The spider could not have found a more perfect win-win for her, for me, for her sons, for my sons, for our collective families, everything. And that is the story of a week in my life with Mariana. And this is why I wanted to introduce Mariana to special people I know would be really, really interested to know how to harness the power of dreams.
That is heart melting, Melanie. That is so beautiful. Every time I hear you talking about this beautiful experience, is just my heart and my soul are dancing, are singing, because I recognize that magical moment when we realize that actually we are connected with everything. We are connected with our ancestors in more powerful ways than we think. And they come and they stay with us to help us and support us, especially in these important moments in our lives. And we can definitely be in touch with them through our dreams.
Well, I don't know how else my grandmother was going to get me to pay attention. She was probably there like, thank goodness Mariana's finally got back in touch with your dream life, because hello. And it was so beautiful,
Yes.
my family to release from holding that space. I mean, I could have left this town and they would still be there,
Yeah.
holding it.
Indeed.
So to do that for my family and for them to do this for my family, for my boys, and for that to be the right solution for my friend and hers. And we are such a powerful combination of help, I guess. I don't know,
Yeah.
working together. It's not even help. It's literally a win-win. So that is my extraordinary of dreams. And basically, I'm one of those who's fascinated by the astral dimension. And I know that there are my friends that are fascinated by that, who are already weaving dreams and just want to know how to do it more consciously, with more intention and with more knowledge, because it's very powerful and it's about
Yes.
learning to wield it, not just blunder around in it at the whim of the
Yes.
powers that come through. And you also teach people how to learn to analyze their dreams, right?
Yes. Yes, that is correct, Melanie. And that is exactly what we are going to do in these 8-9 weeks. We are going to explore techniques. We are going to see how we can go into the dream time and learn how to interact with the characters of the dream, learn how we can call, those entities or people or ascended masters that we need help with at some point in our life, because we all could use some extra help. Let's admit that, right? Especially now in this reality we are living, all the help we can get is welcomed. So why not? We are spending 11 years of our lives dreaming. Why not use that for your benefit? Why not use that time to bring the magic into your life so that you wake up every morning with a smile on your face, because you sorted everything you needed to sort, or the most important aspects of your life, while you were asleep. So
Yes. Oh, no, you talk.
So exactly like you said, Melanie, in this beta course, because this is like a baby to me, this is a beautiful, a special course. And that's why the price is 345. And apart from that is the beautiful experience of writing down your dreams. And for that, I'm going to gift you an amazing dream diary that I'm going to send to you. And in that dream diary, you will find easier ways to record your dreams, because in this journey it's very, very important to take notes. It's very, very important to write them down, because you are telling them you give value. They are important to you.
But the dream diary is not just any dream diary. It's literally your dream diary.
Yes.
It's about how you work with it. So it's like
Exactly.
we open the book on your mind, and learn to work your way in the diary.
Yes.
So, and it's so beautiful. And what I love about this is that you say this is, you're giving birth to this course, to this program that can only grow and grow and grow. But
Exactly.
here we are at the birth of it. It's like being midwives or doulas, witnessing the birth of something so powerful and extraordinary. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to be on it. Just
Thank you.
before we say goodbye, I have to tell you that Mariana also, taught me how to thank the spider, I need to thank the spider, these ascended masters and everything else like this. So I followed through with her advice. And when I opened my eyes, there was the biggest spider, the most beautiful, gentle spider in real life, right in front of my eyes on the curtains that I was looking at, that I opened my eyes to look at. So, this also teaches you to see the signs in the real world, to see, to notice in the daytime the messages through from the night. So I'm so excited for it. And thank you for spending this time this morning telling us about it. One last thought. We're going to go from not thinking we dream to wow, all the answers are in my dreams. And I can't wait to get my dream name. I can't believe it. Is there anything else we can sign up? Where can we sign up?
Yes, that's a very good question, Melanie. In this week, tomorrow actually, on Thursday, is going on my website, a special page with all the information and the map of the journey that we are going to go on. And in that, on that page, you will find a link to a registration form that you can follow and register, and all the details will be in there.
So Mariana is a qualified and registered hypnotherapist, but she is really a dream seer and will be teaching us all of this. And you can find her on LinkedIn if you want to have a little look up, and on her website right now, which is
Hypnotherapy.com.
Okay, well, I can't
Yes.
wait. And anybody that wants me to let them know how to sign up, you can also contact me and I'll make sure you get the link. So we can cover the bases. Mariana, thank you so much for joining with me this morning. This day, who knows what time people are going to be watching this. Thank you for joining me and telling me all about this and opening it up. It's such an exciting dream temple. I can't wait to go into the cave of dreams and right to the other side. It's the story of Genesis.
Thank you so much, Melanie. It's been an extraordinary time. And my message is, like follow your dreams. They know the way.
They do. Thank you.
Thank you.